Sailor Solitaire. For those of you who don't know, I do bi-monthly, no, that's not true, I do monthly readings for each and every one of the signs. So don't forget to check out your other signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury maybe. Whatever you identify with, then be sure to watch your reading for that month. And if you would like a personal private reading with me, then you can follow the links on screen, hopefully, or you can look in the description box below. You'll find a link to my website, www.sailorsolitaire.com, and a link to my Etsy site as well, etsy.com/shop/sailortarot. Alright, so happy May, everybody. I'm trying to get these readings out before the first of the month, so I hope I did a good job. I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling really weird, really up and down lately, like just sort of all over the place, scatterbrained. I feel like I'm talking a lot. I know for those of you who have been following, I am thinking about doing another video series or maybe another channel altogether. Let me know what you guys think about that. And also for those of you who have been commenting and stuff like that, thank you, first of all. And second of all, sorry for not getting back to you as quick as I usually do. I've been, again, just feeling so bizarre, like so all over the place, really down, really up. And so I'm sorry, and I'll try to be better, okay? I still love you guys, and I still appreciate your time, all your feedback, and I hope we can keep doing that in the future. Okay, so deep breaths. Here's your reading. Hi Geminis, welcome to your reading. Hopefully you're all doing well. I feel like some of you Geminis need to really wake up, or at least be willing to open up your eyes a little bit more. I feel like some of you are being a little bit ignorant on purpose about stuff going on around you, about your responsibilities, about things that need to change. Don't get lazy now, Geminis, please. I know I am 100% guilty of being lazy sometimes too, but I feel like, you know, this is your wake-up call, so wake up, Geminis. Now this is a message for not all of you Geminis, but some of you. Let me know if that helped. Alright, Geminis. For you Gemini suns, moon, rising, the Gemini in you, let's get some guidance here. I ask my spirit team and all of your spirit teams to confer so that we can bring you the best tarot reading here. Alright. Alright, Geminis, the first card is going to give us a little sneak peek into your minds. This is going to be the overall energy that you are bringing forth, that you are bringing to the table, what you're going to be, what you're exuding, what you're putting out there. Justice warriors, you Geminis. This Justice card is a major arcana card, so even though this is coming from you, this is like, you can feel it in your bones. Like, this is not something that you're just, you know, you're necessarily consciously or willingly putting out there. Like, you are putting it out there on your own accord, but this is like divine, something bigger is flowing through you, and this is what's coming out of you, if that makes sense. And I only see that because this is a major arcana card, and this is a pretty powerful one. So when this justice card comes up, this could mean that, you guys are taking matters into your own hands, like literally vigilante justice. So some of you may have seen, or you may have been putting up with a lot, and instead of waiting around for the proper authorities or the proper channels to handle your situation, you are just, taking matters into your own hand, doing it yourself, because you guys want it done, and that's how you guys roll. You are very independent people. So yes, Geminis, you guys are doing it, and you're not doing it to be spiteful or to be vindictive or anything like that. I feel like you genuinely feel that it is unfair what is happening. Now, this could be an injustice towards you or to somebody else, not even necessarily somebody that you know intimately. And you're stepping in, all right? You're gonna kind of be the protector. You're going to remind people of what's good, and you're going to exert a little bit of your authority in doing so. And I don't mean to say that you guys are just gonna come in, guns blazing. I feel like you're trying to be tactful, you're treading very carefully, and you're also, I get a sense of being a bit afraid, like being nervous about it, okay? But, whenever you're doing the right thing, you have nothing to be nervous about. Just don't back down and remember who you're doing it for. Okay, so the next three cards that I'm going to flip over are going to represent the energies around you. This could be people around you, this could be just events, situations that are kind of happening around you, to you, that are somewhat out of your control. All right, we got this Fool card in reverse. I don't know what it is, but there is an energy going around, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with the changing weather maybe, or just, I don't know what it is, but there's going to be a lot of promises, a lot of temptation floating around in the air, and you might be tempted to grab those opportunities, to run with them. But I feel like more so than not, this Fool card in reverse is kind of warning you to watch your step. So, you are fighting for a cause, or you are trying to get some sort of reparation, or, some sort of resolution to a problem. You don't want to make a bad name for yourself, or you don't want to embarrass yourself or expose yourself in some way, especially at this time, right? So it could be a trap, it could be someone luring you in, someone setting you up. Okay. I laugh because it sounds a bit harsh, but that's what I'm getting from these cards. And of course, again, this doesn't apply necessarily to all of you. If it does not resonate with you, then just throw it away. Try watching your other signs as well. But we've got two more cards, so let's see what they're all about. And this Fool card is basically going to represent the beginning of May. This next card is going to be around the middle, and the last card would be the end. But of course, time is very fluid in tarot, so we're gonna just think of it as like a sequence or a progression of events. So next we've got this King of Wands. This is ferocious energy. This is associated with Leo. All right, so maybe for those of you who have Leo in your chart, this is going to come out. All right, this temptation where you're like, no, I'm not going to fall for it. I am the king, hear me roar, kind of thing. We've got this King of Wands, Leo energy, and if it has nothing to do with the sign of Leo, then you are actually just embodying the characteristics, the qualities of a Leo. And look how regal and powerful this card is. This is stable energy, but it's also very powerful and high frequency, high energy, high frequency vibrations, but very, very commanding. So what does this mean for you guys? This means that, now for some of you, like I said, you are embodying those qualities, and then for others of you, this could be like that sort of influence who is trying to get in your way again. We've got this King of Wands directly above this Justice card. All right, so the answers to what you are doing, like the solution to the problem that you are trying to solve, could lie in the hands of this Leo person, or this person with authority. There's a person with people who are loyal to them. This could be male or female, but they're not alone, basically. So if you're trying to go up against somebody, think about their close circle of friends who are loyal to them, because that's who you're facing, that's who you're dealing with as well. But more or less, I feel like this could be you being helped by this King of Wands as well. This could be like you channeling this energy, or you using charm and using this illusion, for lack of a better word, this front of courage and authority and power. You're using that to your advantage to make sure that you are getting things done, getting what you want done, having your agenda pushed. I know that sounds really bad, but it's like, I feel like you Geminis have been only recently trying to further push yourselves and push yourself to demand more from yourself, demand more from the people around you and from your environment, so that you can have the life that you want for yourself, the life that will make you happy, the life that you deserve. So I feel like that could be a good thing. You're making sure that you are learning every trick in the book to make sure that happens. But again, we have this Justice card, so it's not going to be some backhanded, unfair sort of thing. You're going to do this because you feel it is right. All right, and let's see what the last card is. Okay, we got this Two of Wands in reverse around you. So I feel like the main thing to get from this card is the possibility of energies being too scattered. This Two of Wands, twos are all about balance. And with this Wands card, you have another fire card, okay, fire energy. Everything this whole spread is very up in the air, okay, nothing's very grounded. And so what your downfall this month could be is not being practical, not reapplying what you learn back down to the real world, back to our shared reality. So this Two of Wands warns of an imbalance of realistic thinking and ambitious thinking. So you want to make sure that you are merging those two, aligning them, balancing them, because twos are all about balance and harmony, and making sure that your passion, like everything is aimed in the right direction to fuel your passion. Because obviously you can have all the right sort of materials, ingredients, but if they're not used in the right way, in the right combination, you don't follow the steps, then nothing's gonna happen. Okay, so that's basically what this Two of Wands is saying. The energy is there. You've got, everything that you need for launch, for takeoff, but if you're scattered too thin, if you spread yourself too thin, and your aim is not true, and you're distracted by other things, then all this is going to go to waste. Okay, so I do sense being nervous, being afraid, really fearing this change that you're going to go through, and not being fully mentally prepared for a better you, a better version of life. So I would say, again, take your time with it. Don't just grab at any opportunity, any temptation. Channel this energy, but make sure that you are, that you know what to do with it when it comes. This Fool card here, just right off the bat, set the tone. Don't just take any opportunity and run with it. Make sure that you are thinking practically about this, because you've worked so hard, you're so high, and one wrong step any misstep that you take, you'll have to go all the way down, start from beginning, you know, do not pass go, do not collect $200 or whatever. You have to start from scratch. So just be careful. Make sure that you are doing things in a practical, realistic way so that you can finally have, if you're not looking towards a major change, then you can at least finally have things, set things right. Because there is some sort of unfairness, some sort of imbalance here with this Two of Wands and this Justice card. So you're trying to set something right. You're trying to, if not better your life, then at least you're trying to harmonize it. And it's very important that you do so carefully. All right, so Geminis, we are now going to pull a card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck that I have here, just to provide you with a little bit more guidance for this month of May. All right, and you've got Mother Mary herself. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Okay, so any problems, mother issues? Either with you as a mother or not as a mother, or you and your mother. Mother healing is possible at this time. All right, so maybe setting things right so that you can finally focus and finally get your own stuff together on track. Let's see what her actual message is. All right, Geminis, it is time to let go of conflict or the need to be right. The more you fight for the point you want to prove, the unhappier you will be. Pointing out the mistakes or mishaps of others just blocks the road to love in your own life. Mary, the divine mother of acceptance, is with you now, encouraging you to forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting anyone get away with their bad choices, but about choosing to create your own happiness. Mother Mary also brings healing to you and your mother. If you miss her, are out of contact with her, or have an old trauma that needs healing, know that Mary's miraculous light is here now to wash away the darkness. Alright guys, you guys are taking matters into your own hands, but we're getting a message here saying, you know, forgiveness can heal, forgiveness can make things right. You don't have to actually do anything, put yourself on the line or do anything too drastic, disrupt relationships, be afraid of doing any of that. So don't do anything foolish. Let go of the need to be right. You've got great energy here. Just make sure that none of these negative feelings are clouding you and blocking you. I hope you found value in these messages, and I hope that you gained some insight, some clarity, peace of mind, or at least, made you think a little bit. Please remember that these are general readings, so watch your other signs, and if you would like a personal reading with me, then follow the links in the description box, and I'd be happy to help you with that. Have an amazing, wonderful, beautiful month ahead of you, regardless of what the cards say. It's ultimately up to you. So keep up the good work, guys. I hope you guys stay in touch. I'll keep you guys posted too. And if you want to follow me on social media, I'm pretty much just on Twitter and Instagram. Then go ahead, don't be shy. Let's get to know each other better. And so have an amazing rest of the day, week, month, and I hope to see you guys in June. Love you.